Hey guys, Straff here, and today I just wanted to do a quick room tour, setup tour, since I just moved into a new house and I feel comfortable with everything now and would like to just show it around and show it off. So let's just jump right into the room. So here we have the jacuzzi. It's a 1.6 gallon per flush, and that's where I take a shit normally. And that's it for the video, guys. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you on the next one. Peace. Alright, now that I got the shit posters out of here, I'm going to actually show the room off now. So this is my gaming, my home office, hashtag COVID, and where I spend a majority of my day. So basically, I'll show you all around the room first. This is actually a painting, even though it looks like a picture. Sorry about the glare, but I didn't even go to Alabama. Mackenzie did. This is their stadium. But this is what decorates the room. I went to Virginia Tech and all I have is a piece of shit paper that I don't even use, but that's besides the point. So I have a TV stand for my old room, but the TV is currently sitting outside whenever we watch game day on Saturday outside. So a candle just sits up there, and then we have a VCR player and another Alabama painting, or not painting, drawing that needs to be hung up, but that's it. And then so over here we have a shitload of alcohol because my fiance's cousin got married a month ago, and this is the leftover alcohol from their wedding, and she hasn't returned it yet because, believe it or not, you can return alcohol. Closet holding random holiday crap and old PC parts. Current PC parts in my build, which I'll get into in a minute. But then got the Dallas Stars jersey for Alexander Radulov. Sadly, they just lost the Stanley Cup, so it's going to hang from the rafters till next season. Other camera equipment, piece of shit paper, and then a daybed because I couldn't just have a full-on game room. Sadly, I had to make room in case we have guests over, in case we have friends, but that doesn't happen. And then quickly, since I am a geologist, I do have plenty of rocks to show off, and they're from all over the place. I've shown them on stream a couple times, and that's about it. Fake plants, because you know, you gotta have that aesthetic. But here is the main setup. I'll move my chair out of the way and back up to show it all off. But that's a painting that Mackenzie painted for me for Virginia Tech, which is awesome. And then over here I just have a random assortment of really cool space pictures that I like, and one that she also painted for me in a coloring book because bored during COVID. But just to show off the computer itself, if I can back up far enough, I'm using a triple monitor setup of Alienware's. They're the AMD FreeSync versions, and a lot of people will say this is overkill because they're 240 hertz monitors, but I have a little bit of OCD, so I wanted them all to be the same. And I used to have them set up in a completely horizontal setup, but now I switched this one over for my chat. And also, you know, you gotta have the aesthetic of the woods because I never get to go outside anymore. But just going around, oh shit, wrong way. Going around the setup itself, I have an XLR mic. First off, it's the AT2000 with just a cheap boom arm, and then the Behringer Zenix, focus, sick, it won't focus, XQ802, if anybody wants to know. But I can set this up to run dual PC streams if I really wanted to, but I currently don't have a second PC that can stream or encode that well, so I don't use it for that. But other than that, yeah, that's what I use for all my audio. And then over here in the back we have a Sony a6000. Yeah, Sony a6000. This is my webcam actually. It was a second camera that I just kind of had lying around, and I run that to my PC using an Elgato HD60 capture card that I used to use when I streamed Xbox, but no longer do. But it just makes for a super nice webcam that's clear pictures. I had the C920, but I sold it to a friend, and now we're that. And then I use these other newer, they're called the newer CN160s, and they are just battery powered lights that light up my face, because normally I don't have all this lights on overhead. And I just mounted it on the back using a GoPro mount actually, and I just have to recharge the batteries about once every 2 weeks. But then on the rest of the desk we have a Stream Deck. I would highly recommend that if you are someone who takes streaming seriously or just gaming. I've run a lot of macros through it. Then we have the Durgod Haze HD65, I think is what it is, with brown switches. And I also put the HyperX keycaps on it, which are super nice and just allow it to glow. A BenQ Bungee with a Zowie EC1A, I believe, with Hyperglides, and I paracorded it as well. And then just the HyperX Cloud9 mouse pad, which is nice. I think I've used all this for the past 2 years. But then the PC itself, I stream off of one single PC, but it's got 32 gigs of RAM for 8 gig strips, and then an RX 580 and a Ryzen 2700X CPU, and then like I said, the Elgato down in there. Sorry about the picture in the way. I built all that about 2 years ago, but it gets the job done. Whenever I'm streaming, I keep my CPU usage showing at all times, and I think playing CS, getting times 200 frames, and streaming, I'm only at 56% CPU usage. So very nice system to be using. Whenever I just play games and don't even stream, I'm getting 400 frames in CS and 200 plus in COD. But yeah, that's basically the desk. Is also an office desk that I got off of Amazon. At the time it was like $200. It had to be shipped to my house on an 18-wheeler, which was really absurd. Did not expect that. The thing weighs well over 200 pounds. But now if you go looking for this desk online, it costs, focus, there we go, it costs like $600. I don't know if that's because of COVID or what, but yeah, it's pretty bad. But I like it so much because it has a backboard which hides all of my cables, because like I mentioned, I am OCD and hate when cables show. And then lastly, down here you can't see them, but I use the HyperX Cloud Flights as my main headset because they are wireless, and right now they're charging for later tonight whenever I stream at twitch.tv/Straff_TV, so be sure to come check it out. And I think, I was going to show them off. Our last two things. All my hoodies that I game with, because I hate having my arms touching the desk and rubbing whenever I'm playing, because I play on 400 DPI 1 cent, so my arm is in a workout whenever I'm playing. Make whatever faces you want at that. And then lastly, I wanted to show off these lights that I have. I got them on Amazon for a pack of 2, and they're just 15 watt, and you can preset colors for them, and that's what gives my stream the nice blue or pink background effect that I want. But they also have a nice warm light effect to use. But that's it for the setup mainly. This is where I spend. Thank you for your input, dog. Okay, yeah, I got it. But here, I'll just flip them. Turn that off. Turn that on. Yeah, you get the gist. And they can be worked off one remote, which is nice. Okay, well, I'm going to end the video because the dog's being a piece of shit. But be sure to let me know if you have any questions, wondering what I'm using, and I can help you out. And I will see y'all on the live streams. Later.